Breaking news, any good news ever, and it's a Ghana a secure global role in global diamond governance. About diamond governance, Ghana secure big role. Maybe show how it happened. Nina covered by Sammy Gyamfi Goldbod CEO. Oko Dubai. Na speech be oko deliver Kimberley and process no na enya sem ketakra ho. And yes omu wie omu bom nsema ne pa. And omudi dwumadie kese pa ahye Ghana ansa 2026 ye be wuramu Ghana be vice chair of the Kimberley process and 2027 Ghana be chair of the Kimberley and process and nyina aye diamond governance globally ye the whole some but the benefits of Ghana benya enya asem kitakra na ensam ne bae no ana former health minister MPP ni Oko Boye wa boss Sammy Gyamfi abaso wa bo Goldbod abaso ana his excellency John Dramani Mahama or see if there's any one thing Oma accomplish ya the papa ma my Ghana pa a Goldbod so on fast so you betie finance minister Dr. Kesela to force the impact of Goldbod enya on Ghana ye economy no na enom sabano ye dwudwam e the amount na Janto TV dem patcho share so obe click subscribe button ama musia we are bell notification icon no na what turn on video ni drop here you be the first person to get it but we share video ni na be like no comment na fe wa share na for so anya bi ahwe na Janto TV menya person nkuminya because ne papi ana ye de emamo ye mama kwaba medi e de Steven Zando the omni say I think a couple of hours ago, Anna Goldbod CEO Sammy Gyamfi abe breaking on the Facebook. As a Ghana secure big role when it comes to global diamond governance. Now, ni nyina akofare ba say Oko PM Dubai. And Oko deliver some speech bi abuja for speech na nya asem koto ne mo hwam o deliver speech ni wie no. Attendance for ni mo ho ni attendees ni nyina no mo bom nsem pa Edema Sammy Gyamfi na enya asem kitakra o take the opportunity in Dubai to engage some major refinery honum ye the won some eba na wonim say see a position of Ghana secure when it comes to diamond governance globally no Kimberley vice chair 2026 as on 2027 Ghana be the chair of I mean this particular conversation Kimberley process no enye easy kra me jamu akwakote Sammy Gyamfi and someone odeko to dwa was program na se e Dubai ye wie ye Ghana nya position kese say you e wi ase afa na nyina o anya ga if at West Africa nkwa o e wi ase afa na nyina Ghana has become the first West African country when you say position kese e global global diamond governance enye is the kra yenkweni nkoti Sammy Gyamfi how den nsem to dwa impactful speech or to dwa wie ensembo wonyae no na enye is afemi ba Oko Boye former health minister Waka Sammy the first Sammy Gyamfi in fact wa born abaso me wa ebeti Oko Boye.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ministers, chair of the Kimberley process, KP Executive Secretary, esteemed delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to address you on behalf of the Republic of Ghana at this important ministerial meeting. We are grateful to the United Arab Emirates for hosting this crucial meeting. For over 2 decades, the Kimberley process has been a historic achievement, a collective effort to ensure that diamonds do not become instruments of conflicts, wars, and human suffering. Yet the nature of conflict has evolved. Conflict is no longer confined to rebel armies in the bush. Today, diamond communities may not hear gunfire, but they feel the violence of exploitation, dispossession, and exclusion. Sadly, necessary reforms in the diamond trade have stalled. While we debate, the world changes. The landscape of the diamond trade is fast shifting, and the moral cost of inaction continues to rise. Many diamond communities still live with the scars of conflict, exploitation, and exclusion. This cannot be the legacy of the Kimberley process. The options before us on the definition of conflict diamonds reflect the shared desire of all participants to respond to these changing realities. Ghana recognizes the legitimacy of the concerns, perspectives, and aspirations embedded in each proposal. What matters now is our collective willingness to find common ground and to act decisively. Ladies and gentlemen, consensus is at the heart of the Kimberley process. But consensus, as has already been said, must be a path to progress and not a recipe for paralysis. We may not find a perfect text that satisfies every delegation on every point. What we can and must do, however, is take steps, however modest, to strengthen the credibility, relevance, and moral authority of this process. Ghana believes in consensus and urges all participants to focus on areas of convergence, listening carefully to one another, and pursue solutions that protect vulnerable populations while safeguarding legitimate trade. Let us not allow the quest for perfection to become the enemy of meaningful incremental reform. Let history record that this crucial meeting chose renewal over stagnation and cooperation over narrow interest, and that we move forward even if by small but significant steps. Ghana stands ready to walk this path with you. Thank you for your attention.
See, eno Sammy Gyamfi ana oteni kan o Dubai speecher emu ohwam ya ode koma ode koto dwa o Dubai Kimberley process na enye easy kra yewie yesa speech yinti. Ghana has been appointed as the vice chair of the Kimberley process 2026 and 2027 yen be chair. Ni nyina is about securing a big role in global diamond governance. Good news for Ghana, but yenkotie Bernard Oko Boye, former health minister under the MPP administration, or say if there's one thing about we yabaswa why ya dear pa a Goldbod. Nina say Goldbod no abebo ye papa. Na quite surprising. Who say Ghana de amanyo semono very difficult say obeti opposition party in Crawford or mobile ruling party abaso. And Chebia and Dennis Miracles Abuaje or a special aid Dr. Baumia MPP Nika say pao. On also about Facebook, ever ball, Sammy Gyamfi and Goldbod about for some initiatives on Matiki. Recent one no AM and Papa a friend Bernard Oko Boye, Dr. Bernard Oko Boye, or no a former health minister, or also a boss Sammy Gyamfi and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama about for introducing Goldbod and who is a Goldbod no a boy yipa. Oko PM was 94.7 FM ecosystem programs or any penny obi education community answer to Jayam Konem got Oko Boye.
The good thing in this budget Emma Miniajipa the Goldbod. Obi, Usha, for the first time in our history, gold at every small scale mining, I am more than large scale. In Cedar. Now, about 81.7 tons, equivalent to over $8 billion. Denti a Goldbod, many June innovation is a Skawen Yano, Anka Goldbod in Bayer. A bit be reflected at Bank of Ghana. You know, say half. Not the other half, no. Me boss account in the particular nationals. Omo G no mo the qua or the city amount but dollar no. Into which economics are you the current account balance. Uya ska sebi dear amanoni yedi mao foreign money. Any wosu dear odi koto. The balance of what you are, how much you are receiving, how much you are using to buy your oil and things. The balance is what they refer to as the current account balance. Positive, I just say, unya more dollars than you. Uko shoshedi tonyama. It means you have enough stock. Negative, affect you. Again, it also affects the trade balance. Because if you capture it well, say this is the amount of money you are getting and the tonnage, it reflects, say, skadudu aonya from exporting versus what? Importing. When you know ebwa, ebisu to me call reserves. And also now apart from Goldbod helping to make sure that we get all our dollars, Adibakuso Aminia Jipani say Omo Akko into with the help of Ministry of Finance, buying gold from the large scale people to add to our reserves. Obi, and we are very positive because country BR say forex and you anye drua in from a bono na say onisubreo. So that is one serious positive. Now Sammy Gyamfi said apart from communication, no gold. We name the last because we need to gold. I think he's done a good job. A fantastic job.
Done a very fantastic job.
Last week I said Minister Oko Boye and Kamikobo Dinamika is a minister. In fact, Goldbod is one of the and our attitude towards the only advice I'm going to say Obi. Large scale mining ain't making much noise in terms of environmental degradation because there are two things they have that the small scale guys don't have. They have capital and technology.
Yeah.
Obi. So as a country, we're a free consultation. One of the things we have to look at is that if you go, we are all saying that stop the small scale people who are damaging the environment.
Who are illegal.
But you see, Obi can be interesting. 95% of small scale mining, when you check, you find components of illegality
in there.
So if you go after them, no one say and this is not to say that leave them to destroy, but in trying to save the environment, you can lose a huge percentage of this metal airborne economy. What do you have to do, Obi? We have, that's where a big miss opportunity about where Messi. You have to talk to investors. Tell me, MPP administration war no. Anglo Gold, no money now pack it out. So my no is not bringing the amount of gold in them. And we worked out a comprehensive policy giving them tax breaks. All amounted close to $1 billion. Just to get them to reactivate and start their mines, Obi. That's how can they started the mines. Now, free consultation money say because the small scale guys don't have capital and technology. What you do is that there are two things. You should convince the big boys, the established mining companies, to look at the concessions and the places where these small scalers are. The only thing is that if there are 1,000 on the field, they can't take 1,000. Because of technology, this is not crude mining. And young machines baby. So instead of 1,000 boys, they might take 100. What you now do is that the government should have a program the miners can support. So oil palm now, maybe one of the nicest of the budget, the oil palm is also the good. See how you can help them get plantations. Give them
Oko Boye and Otsen in Kano. Let's look at the real impact of Goldbod. What do you say? And I think last 2 weeks, Finance Minister Dr. Kesela to force in Eko people on the floor of Parliament. Or the budget 2026 budget in Eko Tuja. After that, we granted a lot of interviews, Joy News, City, TV3, Radio Gold and stuff like that. But Okoka Sembo Radio Gold, shedding more light on the impact of Goldbod and our Ghana economy. So I'm for to say Ghana economy are revived because inflation 8%. Samsung dollar don't say hover around 11 cities to the dollar. Fuel, let's say I'm fuel around 12 cities. It will be actually say economic indicators. No, this time around the last 10 months I improve it. Now, Dr. Kesela to force in on the Radio Gold interview which was as His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And Sammy Gyamfi and Goldbod. Now, only conversation is about Goldbod, but let's listen to Kesela to force in Dr. Finance Minister the impact of Goldbod on Ghana economy.
Change. And so going into the budget, I immediately reset expenditure lines from where in 2025, but set it to 2023 levels.
Okay. By cutting the waste.
Even before cutting, I reset every single expenditure line to 2023 levels.
Okay.
It's not 2024 levels. 2023 levels in the budget. That's what I started with. So took everything 2 years back.
Okay.
2023 levels. I call it shock therapy to shock the system. And so shock therapy, I reset it to 2023 levels. And then even within the 2023 levels, then I started checking which one is impactful and which one. Okay. And then I identified certain organizations that were, excuse my French, low impact, then cut them all. Okay. Some collapsed them into other and all. And then so it was pendant that was leading the reform. Then I introduced what we call commitment authorization as part of the budget. The intention was, now that you are cutting the expenditure, you don't want some commitment or new contracts to add on. Otherwise, they go back to the same. Yeah. So I introduced the commitment authorization to make sure that whatever is coming in has been approved and is within the budget and is impactful. Okay. And got all ministries, departments, and agencies to get my approval before they can award contract, just to make sure that the system can work. Then aside that, I said to myself that, what if you are going to do all of this to ministries, departments, and agencies and you leave the state-owned enterprises? They run the country aground and come in a form of contingent liability to pay. Then I rope them in. Okay. SOEs. Okay. So you tackle the SOEs? I tackled the SOEs and brought them in, and all the SOEs will have to also ask for permission before they do things outside their budget. You remember, if ECG mess up, it's the state that pays. Yes. If Oko Boye mess up, the state that pays. If other SOEs mess up, the state that pays. And so if I'm the one going to pay, then let me see what you are doing. Okay. Unless we are not the one going to pay. Because I'm the one going to pay. Won't you do the same? Yes. You do the same. Yeah. And so if it's, and I said, okay, fine, you don't want me to see, then don't come to me. But if you are going to come to me and it's going to be my debt tomorrow, I have to see what I have to pay.
And if you are going to award contract, for example, ministry, department, agencies, and eventually you are going to bring it to me to pay, then let me see what you are doing. Then let me make sure it's in the budget. That's all. And if it's in the budget, you can do it. If it's outside the budget, I'm sorry, you cannot do it. So I amended the Procurement Act and introduced commitment authorization and shifted the responsibility of criminalizing the action, the wrongdoing, from the politicians to the technical people. Those people who are approving. This time, I'm not a politician. I'm not the one here who approves at the procurement level. So the tender committee, the head of tender entity tender. So you are the technical people. You'll be responsible, and everybody stayed off. And here we are. We are seeing benefits. Aside that, I had to tackle inflation. I had to tackle the structural issues, like how do I build reserves to make sure the currency stabilizes. Then I introduced the gold bond. It's been a brainchild for a very long time. Designed it and all, and had to find someone strong enough. And Sammy Gyamfi had always come to mind. The president has chosen him, and he's a young man with drive. And it's difficult to get such kind of people around. And you need someone not only with energy, but he has energy, the drive, the determination, and can-do spirit. And you need to steady people to know the right people that can do it. And we think that he was the guy. To be honest, the kind of work he's done at the place the last few months, it would take somebody 5 years to do. And I salute him. I salute the governor also, and the central bank for what they've done. Tightening the money supply, sterilizing about 55 billion, helping bring inflation down. The policies we are working here, the coordination between us and the central bank is something that has also worked for us. And the kind of structural change we've done, and also Oko Boye, the reforms that has taken place. This gold board and Oko Boye come together has helped build strong reserves, and the central bank has been able to intermediate properly as part of their function. And today you see the economy doing well. It's a combination of the effort. But let me say this, you know, the kind of reforms we've put in place has only become possible because President Mahama has given us the support. There was no way we could achieve even a quarter of what we've been able to achieve without the support of the president and his guidance, the vision he has. Do this, don't do this. Go here, don't go here. Don't worry, I'll back you. Go ahead, don't be afraid. I'm there. Do that. This is the way to go. No, this is not how to do it. It's a good idea, but turn it this way. That is what has become the magical moment for the turnaround.
The guidance from the
guidance. Not only the guidance, the support. The guidance, the support. Dearly. And it's not something that is 1 week then will guide you. Every single day. Involving himself. Guiding you. Let me understand what you want to do. Break it down from technicality to layman's language. So, okay, I understand. Do it this way. Turn it that way. Why not this one too? It makes it work, and it turns 1 to 2. Adds something special to the occasion, and it turns the matter. Today, the benefits of his guidance, the benefits of his support is there for everybody to see. And I remember saying that if we are able to do this well, it will not be up to 1 year. The people of Ghana will see it.
Enti Dr. Kesela to force in Ghana's finance minister na wotin in kase Obo Sammy Gyamfi Goldbod abasono. Afei, minuba bepim Kumase, former Swami member of parliament. Ose chairman Sabosu ebo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baso. Ene na aban no. Ose ohu ni say economy na ekɔ yare the indicators are good. Enti ono so bebo aban we yabaso for leading the economic recovery. If there's one thing about Yabaso, the economy, no. Okopimo Lawson television, I think a couple of months ago, and all this answer me to you say, Adi about Yabaso, the economy, no. Who say the indicators are good and also the credits, about the ruling party, the NDC government.
Now, so far it's saying, who can to any idea? Who is saying?
Baumia asem na wakana say ye o memu nyina.
Meka John Dramani Mahama.
Oh, I make I say o memu no sika sem. So ohwe neniswa make I say on the face of it. The Obama pluses and okay. Yeah, don't forget say at a point in time, yeah, inflation. MPP administration at a point in time, Koya could rule over 50%. Then within the 12 months, yeah, ban na SOT. To the extent that it was hovering around, I think 21% or so. And it's by an annual aside perform. I been single digit. And the inflation perform about single digit. No, I think it's positive. We hear no interest rates ukoje bank bisia and also cost inflation cost in India also cost it went as high as about 32-33%. Ye fees one na perform about 22-23 and nay above from kakra bill sub 20. I think it's the region of 18-19 and also a positive, even though so year inflation at tier perform by more than 10 percentage points. I also think interest rates in the perform more, but we say quarter loaf is still better than none. And we hear interest rate here. Then exchange rate, and so at a point in any baby could we call the official was about 16 cedis. If it's one na abafum to about 14 cities. And nay NDC buy abafum to 1050. Now we na a pejadum kakra call about 12 cities. And even 12 cities in the crown from 14 that's about 12. Obeka say o my idea. And it's all share Sani mana you rate a buying say my then. Let me also talk about the establishment of the Goldbod. So I don't see something positive. In our manifesto, we see a beye. Yeah, I'm friend of Goldbod. But those things are economic.
Former majority leader in parliament, or say chairman Sabus Nebusia for Moten and Kano, Obo, Abawe Yabasu for leading the economic recovery. For Munsia, the Munin asks some shade, you know. Your best anybody share movie and patch out video. Enjoy, leave a comment in the comment section what you make of the video and Facebook comment section, mommy. In the next episode, I'll try to make video comments, I'm Obia Atewonka. Channel so subscribe channel and Sana Wako. Nana Jantua TV and patch your best anybody share movie and macramo.